It's your girl, it's your girl, Jada freaking Rae, and we are back with another video. I'm so excited for this one. As you can tell by the title, this is my what I love about your zodiac sign video. You guys know I have done a few other zodiac sign videos, but all of them were pretty negative. It was who would you not date, and me dragging your zodiac sign. So looking back at my channel, I was like, why haven't I done a positive zodiac sign video? Because I'm always telling you guys how much I love your zodiac sign, but I'm never like telling you what I love about your zodiac sign, you know what I mean? And I was on Snapchat and I was looking at my memories, and it turns out the day I'm recording this, it was actually a year ago today when I dragged your zodiac sign. So it's like it comes full circle. Like it's exactly a year ago today that I dragged you, and now I'm telling you what I love about you. Like, oh my god. If this is your first time seeing me, hi, welcome to my channel. If you like this video, make sure you click subscribe and click the bell right next to it, so that way every time I post, you can see when I post a new video. Down below, I'm going to link the timestamp, so if you don't want to watch what I love about every zodiac sign and just your zodiac sign, you can click that certain timestamp and it will take you exactly to that part in the video. We're just gonna go ahead and get into the video. I'm so excited to spread some love. Comment down below what you love about your favorite zodiac signs, and you never know, somebody might read it. That's their zodiac sign, you know? So to kick us off, we're gonna go ahead and start with the beautiful sign Capricorn, which is my moon sign. So you guys know I feel so closely to Capricorn because I mean I'm basically a Capricorn, you know? The first thing that I love about Capricorns is that you guys never ever back down from anything. If you see a goal and you want to go to a goal, you're never gonna back down from it. Like, I don't know, I feel like it would take something really big for you to stop, and I like that. You guys are very persistent, period. Like, it doesn't matter what it is. It could be, oh, I'm gonna get straight A's, oh, I'm gonna get this girl or boy, oh, I'm gonna get this job. Whatever it is, you're not gonna stop until you get it, and I love that about Capricorns. I definitely see that drive in myself, and I really love that. The Capricorns are the type of friends that will keep you on your toes. I feel like everybody should have at least one Capricorn friend to just help them stay on their stuff. Like, you should always have a friend that's trying to help you better yourself, and Capricorns are always trying to help better people and keep them on track. I also love how disciplined Capricorns are. Capricorns are very disciplined. Like, I don't know, it's like I can't explain it. They're disciplined. I feel like they're good with like time management and with money. Like, if you tell them how, or like not even if you tell them, that's the thing, like you don't have to tell them. If they know that they have to save up for something, they're going to be disciplined enough to save up for it and not go and splurge on the things that don't matter, or like buy stuff that doesn't matter. They're not very materialistic people, and I love that. And lastly, my favorite thing that I love about Capricorns is their dry humor. I know in my dragging your zodiac sign video I said that you guys are boring, but it's not that it's boring, it's just that you guys have a dry humor. Like, have you guys ever seen The Office, the show The Office? I feel like that whole show is a Capricorn. Like, if a show could be a zodiac sign, The Office would be a Capricorn. Like, they're just dry humor, and it's funny. I love it. Like, it's hilarious. I feel like I have some dry humor myself. So yeah, that's a few things that I love about Capricorns. I could go on and on about Capricorns, but I have to move on to the next sign, so this video is not 10 million hours long, so I'm gonna go ahead and move on. The next sign that I'm going to be talking about everything I love about is the Aquarius. You guys know I love Aquarius. My other best friend is also an Aquarius, and I just have a soft spot for Aquarius because they're not soft. Like, everybody looks at them as rocks, but I have a soft spot for them, period. Aquarius are very straightforward. I said this about Capricorn too, and it's the same principle, and maybe because they're right next to each other, I don't know, but they're very straightforward. They're not gonna sugarcoat anything. They're gonna tell you like it is. And I know I have never personally talked to an Aquarius in a relationship or romantic type of way, but in a romantic sense, I feel like everybody needs that. Like, don't beat around the bush. Like, tell me what's up, you know? I like that Aquarius tell you what they're thinking. Like, you know, it may be a little hard, or they might not go in depth and tell you their whole life, but if it's a yes or no question, they'll tell you yes or no, and it won't be maybe, you know? Aquarius are very intuitive, which I love. Talking to my Aquarius friend, you know, I can ask them for some insight on somebody, and it's like they can just read people. It's like they can read people. Like, they can read situations, they can read people, they can read energy. They're just very intuitive, and they just know. Like, they just know. Like, can I have some of that? Can I have some of that Aquarius, please? Aquarius are very, very good secret keepers. I've told one of my best friends all of my darkest secrets, and not once has it ever gone out to the world. Like, I personally feel like they're very, very good secret keepers. They're not very messy people, so I like that I can tell an Aquarius something and I know that it won't get out, because Aquarius just aren't those type of people. I love how original Aquarius are. Aquarius are just original people. They don't copy people. They're kind of dance to their own tune, and I like that. Aquarius are also visionary. They're just very visionary. Like, they will paint a picture for you. Like, if I tell Aquarius I want to move somewhere or go somewhere, they'll be like, look, here's your plan. This is what you have to do. You have to do this, and then this, and then this, and da 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 da, and it will look like this. And once you get this, you can do this. And I'm like, yes, tell me more, tell me more. And lastly, what I love about Aquarius is how independent they are. They do not need a crowd. Like, I know me, certain times I just feel like I just need a friend to go to a party or need a friend to go out somewhere. Aquarius will go to the movies by themselves and be okay with it. Like, they're 100% okay with that. And I love how independent they are, and they just don't need anybody. Like, they're just them, and I love that. So yes, that's a few things that I love about Aquarius. So now we're moving on to the next sign. The next sign is my babies, Pisces. Okay, so I've had an epiphany over the last few weeks that I actually love Pisces. Like, Pisces really might be in my top 3 favorite signs, and I never thought I would say that because of the, not rough path, but just because of all the coincidences I've gotten in with Pisces. I'm just like, that could never be one of my favorite signs. But looking back at it now that I'm older, I'm like, I really love Pisces. Like, they're really like a mirror to me. Like, I don't know, like I actually think Virgos and Pisces are like adjacent. Is that adjacent? I don't know. They're like opposite signs when it comes to the wheel. So in a way, we kind of balance each other out. So honestly, they are like my top 3 favorite signs. Pisces are just very, very passionate people. No matter what they are passionate about, they're passionate. If they're passionate about cooking food, then they're gonna talk to you all day about cooking food. If they're passionate about dancing, they're gonna tell you a million ideas that they have about for dance. If they're passionate about school, they're gonna have straight A's. They're just passionate people, and they will put their all into whatever they want. If they decide to put their energy into something, it's gonna get its all. I love how passionate they are. Pisces are also the most non-judgmental people. Like, when I tell y'all they do not judge, I feel like Pisces do not judge because their life is a mess as well. Like, I could tell them like, hey, don't judge me, like I kind of did, like, girl, what you do? Like, it can't be that bad. It can't be worse than what I just did. Like, Pisces are just so non-judgmental, and I feel like as a friend, you need that because we all mess up. Like, we all mess up. And so to talk to somebody that doesn't care and isn't gonna judge you and isn't gonna look at you sideways or like give you a stank eye or whatever, like, you need that. And I love how non-judgmental they are. I will admit I'm a little judgmental, like just a little. But Pisces, no. Pisces are very empathetic. Like I said, with the non-judgmental thing, they're just very empathetic people. If you tell them a problem, they're going to literally feel with you. Like, they are a water sign, okay? Let's start there. They're a water sign. So anything that you feel, they're literally gonna feel. They're literally going to feel it with you. And you need that. Like, do you not need that? Just be like, you know, I just wish somebody knew how I felt. Go talk to a Pisces, okay? They will know how you feel. They will literally take on your emotions. And lastly, what I love about Pisces is how loyal of a friend they are. Like, I have never lost a Pisces friend. Any Pisces friend that I have made, I'm still friends with them, and I don't see us falling out anytime soon. They're just loyal people. It's like, if you give them the loyal energy, they're gonna give it to you back. They're gonna reciprocate it back. Now, relationship-wise, okay, no, this is not a dragging video, but listen, friendship-wise, Pisces are loyal. Pisces are loyal, okay? Like, they are loyal to you. If you are friends with a Pisces and you are friends with them first and somebody go and talk about you, no, they are loyal. They're like dogs. Like, I don't want to compare them to dogs, but you know how dogs are with their owners. Like, that's how they are with their friends. They take their friendships very, very seriously, and I really like that because I take my friendship seriously. So I love Pisces for that. But that's a few things that I love about Pisces. We're gonna go ahead and move on to the next sign. The next sign we're gonna be talking about is the fiery, explosive Aries. I know what y'all are thinking. Oh my God, we about to hear some good stuff about Aries finally. Yes, baby, you came to the right place. Aries are the opposite of boring. Let me say that again. Aries are the opposite of boring, okay? Get you an Aries if you're bored, because your life will be fun. It will become fun. Aries is that friend that's always on go. I love that. Like, all of my Aries friends that I call, if I'm ready to go, like, oh girl, we gotta go beat somebody up because they just da-da-da-da. Aries like, what? I'm there. Are you there? Because I'm already there. Like, Aries are on go. Aries are bold. I love. I just want to eat it. How bold Aries are. They are going to tell you how they feel. Like, you ever been, oh my gosh, I have to put my computer down for this. Have y'all ever been like in a classroom or like a class discussion type of place, and people are talking, you know, saying their opinions, and you know, people are thinking something that they're not saying, and then an Aries, only an Aries, will come out and say what you're thinking, like, well, you had an attitude on da-da-da-da. I'm like, yes. Oh God, I'm like, yes. I'm so happy that they said that, because Aries are bold. They do not care, and I love that about Aries. Like, please keep being you. I love that. Aries are born leaders. They were not born to follow you, okay? Aries were born to walk their own path in life. Aries were born to lead, to be the president, to be Michelle Obama, to be a YouTuber. They were born to lead and be creatives, okay? Like, you ever seen, oh my gosh, ooh. I love when stuff come to my mind. So I've ever seen like a movie, like there's like a mean girl and then like two girls behind them like following her. Neither of them will be an Aries. I promise you that. The Aries will be the leader. The Aries will be the leader. And I hate follow the leader type of people, so I'm happy that Aries are not like that. That's one of the things that I love about Aries. And lastly, something that I love about Aries is that they're not afraid of change, okay? Like, if you have to move to a new state and start over, Aries, I mean, of course anybody's gonna have a hard time with that, but Aries will probably react the least. Like, you know what? I'm ready for a change. I'm ready to blossom. I'm ready to grow. So I like that Aries are always open for a new adventure, pretty much. So yeah, that's a few things that I love about Aries, and I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the next sign. The next sign we are talking about is the Taurus. So the very first thing that I love about Taurus is how stylish they are. Can we talk about it? Can we please talk about how stylish they are? Have y'all ever met a Taurus that can't dress? Have y'all ever met a Taurus that can't dress? I'll wait, because I have not. I have not met a Taurus that does not know how to dress. Like, I really haven't. Another thing that I love about Taurus is how much of a reliable friend they are. I feel like we all have friends that will help you and do whatever, but you know, you always only have like that one friend that will come at your beck and call when you need them, and that's a Taurus, and I love that. For the relationship part, I love how Taurus always focus on quality over quantity. You will not see them with many partners. Like, Taurus are not serial lovers, okay? They pick and choose who they like, and they stick to that. They do not keep going from relationship to relationship. They stick with that one person that they genuinely like, and I love that. It's like, I love to see somebody that's actually dating with a purpose, you know, and not just dating because they're bored. With that comes the longevity. Taurus are known for having long relationships. You will see them with probably 2 or 3 partners, and each of them will last for probably like 5 years plus, because Taurus, like, they not letting you go until they ready, and they're never ready, so they're not gonna let you go. So I love that. And lastly, something that I love about Taurus is that they're kind of like a what you see, what you get kind of sign. Like, they are not gonna wear a mask. They're not the type of people to walk into a room and act different than how they really are. Like, what you see is what you get. If they're a quiet Taurus, then they're a quiet Taurus. If they're a louder Taurus, then they're a louder Taurus. But they're gonna act that way, and what you see is what you get. So I love that. I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the next sign. I love you, Taurus. Okay, so the next sign we're gonna go ahead and talk about is the Gemini. Okay, thank you guys. That's all I wanted to say. So we're gonna go ahead and move on to the, no, I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. Y'all know I had to joke with y'all. Y'all know I had to. I love Geminis. So the first thing that I love about Geminis is how adaptable you guys are. You guys are such adaptable people. I said this in the Dragon Year Zodiac sign, but I was trying to give y'all some slack, so I'm going to mention it here too, is that you guys are so adaptable. You guys can literally walk into a cafeteria. There can be nerds, there can be football players, there can be techie people, and you can literally go and sit at any table and relate to what they're talking about, because you're just so adaptable and you love learning about new things. Like, I just feel like you guys are filled with knowledge, and I'm always learning something when I'm talking to a Gemini, so I love that. Geminis are very, very enthusiastic people. You know, if you see a Gemini down and quiet, I'm just gonna say run, because Geminis are not quiet. Like, they are very uppy people and always looking to better the mood. So I love how enthusiastic and how they're always in a good mood. Geminis know how to talk their way into anything, and if you're a friend with a Gemini, that's very, very helpful, because if you're going along with them, you guys can get into literally anything. If you guys need to get into a party free, bring a Gemini, because they know how to talk their way through it. Geminis are also very, very observant people. Like I said, they're always filled with knowledge, and I feel like they're always observing to what they can go on. Like, you will catch a Gemini like staring into space, and it's like, what are you doing? And they're like, oh, I'm just reading this sign that said da, da, da. And it's like, okay. I mean, you have to think about it in the sense of like, what if you guys were on a road trip and you know you guys lost signal? The Gemini will help you guys find your way back, because 9 times out of 10 they were staring at the road anyway and already knew where y'all was going. So I think it's very good that Geminis are very observant and, like, you know, live with a purpose. They live with a purpose. Relationship wise, I love that Geminis are attracted to personality over looks. Like, I mean, not that they will date ugly people, but even talking to a Gemini, when you ask them, well, what do you like in a person? Well, what are you looking for? They're always going to tell you, like, somebody that can hold a conversation, somebody that is ambitious, somebody that are not like, oh, somebody that's tall, somebody that's 6'8", somebody that's da-da-da-da. Like, they go for personality over attraction, and I like that. I like that people that look for genuine relationships. And lastly, the last thing that I love about Geminis is that they are the supportive friend. No matter what they are supporting, whether it's good or bad, if you tell a Gemini and y'all are friends, they will support you in whatever it is. So they're very, very loving people. Don't be afraid to have a Gemini as a friend. I promise you, they are not as bad as these websites and me make them seem. Like, they are really not that bad. So don't be afraid to give a Gemini a try, okay? Okay, so the next sign I'm gonna be talking about is the Cancer. I'm sorry, I just get so excited because I'm literally like, Cancer is my favorite sign. I say this all the time, that Cancer is my absolute favorite sign. Don't tell any of the other signs that I told you that, okay? Give off such a loving energy. Like, when they walk in a room, they're never walking in, I don't know, I can't explain it. You know how you just know energy, and when you're around people, you can just sense it. With Cancers, they naturally have that loving energy, and like, they just come to bring positivity, and I love that. Cancers are very, very generous people. If you want somebody to buy you a gift, go be friends with a Cancer, because they will buy you literally whatever you want. Like, all y'all boys that said y'all wanted the PS5, y'all better go find a Cancer. Y'all better go find a Cancer, because they will buy it for you. Cancers are so generous, especially when it comes to gifts. Cancers are very, very open-minded. They're never closed off to anything. They're always looking for something new. They're just very open-minded people, period. And Cancers are also very, very spontaneous. Like, I feel like if I was in a relationship with a Cancer, I would never be bored, because they're like, you know what, let's get up and let's go out and let's go do this. And I'm like, oh, this is so cute. Like, what made you think of this? Like, what? Lastly, something that I love about Cancers that a lot of people never mention is that Cancers are actually protective. Like, they are literally protective of the people that they love, whether it's their family or whether it's a relationship. Do not mess with their people. Like, don't do it, because they will kill you. Like, Cancers will literally kill you, and I like that, because it's like, if I'm that person that they're protecting, it's like, yes, fight for me, fight for me. Cancers are also very, very patient people. I feel like they know how to wait for something. They will wait, okay? They will wait. Do not tell a Cancer to wait for you, because they will wait, and they will wait, and they will wait, and they will wait. And they're very in the moment people, okay? Like, they're very just in the moment, and I love that. It's like they're never looking ahead to what's here or what's there or what's in the future. They're just like, I'm here right now, so let's make right now a good time. And I'm like, yes, Cancer. The next sign we're going to talk about is the Leo. So as you guys know, the Leo is confident. The Leos are confident. Like, if confident was a zodiac sign, it would be Leo. Leo is not an insecure sign. They look good and they know it, okay? I love how optimistic Leos are. They are always looking for the good in whatever situation. Yeah, this did happen to me and it was kind of sucky, but I did get this out of it, so maybe it's not that sucky. And I'm like, you know what, Leo, I didn't think about that, so I actually like that. Leos are good listeners. If you need somebody to listen to you vent, or need somebody to listen to you about your past or about whatever, they will literally sit there and listen to you. Like, I low-key feel like Leo should be like therapists. Like, I know they come off as, oh, they want to be in the spotlight, they want to do this, they want to do that, but if you sit down and talk to a Leo, they will sit there and listen to you and empathize with you and really just like give you some genuinely good advice. Yes, that's something that I like about Leos. They give genuinely good advice. They're not just gonna give you the runaround of something. Like, they're gonna tell you a systematic, like, oh, well, I've been there and this is what I did wrong, this is what you should do type of advice, you know? I love that Leos do not look for approval, baby. They're not looking for anybody's approval. They do what they want, when they want, how they want to do it, when they want to do it. Like, they're not looking for any type of approval. If they want to go out and do something, they're gonna go out and do something, okay? Like, Leos are just them. There's no way to describe them other than them. They're just them, and I like that. Leos make very, very good leaders. You will find them in a lot of leadership roles. Like, you know, the type that's in a group project, and it's like, well, who wants to be the leader? The Leo's like, me, I want to be the group leader. And everybody's okay with that because they're good at it and they know how to run things without being biased. Leos know how to stand their ground. They know how to stand their ground. Like, if they want something, they're not gonna switch it up for nothing. They're not gonna switch it up for nothing at all. Another thing is that Leos are very, very charismatic. They're just very, very charismatic people. They're very kind people. Nothing to be afraid of. I mean, they're a little scary, but once you talk to them, they're not that bad. Like, they're very charismatic. On the flip side, when it comes to like love and stuff, I feel like Leos are very charming. Be afraid of these people. Be afraid, because they will charm their way into a relationship and you be like, whoa, like, how did I just get into a relationship with this Leo? Like, I didn't even see it coming. Yeah, but the Leo did. The Leo will talk their way into it and charm you so much. They don't call it charm for no reason. It's like, yeah, you love me. You love me. You see my finger? You love me. Like, I really feel like that's how it is with a Leo. It's like, even if they do something wrong, you just don't see it because they're so charming. Like, wow. Overall, I really, really like Leos. My mom's a Leo, so if you're watching this, I love you, Mom. I love Leos. They're pretty good people. Like, I really have not had a bad situation with the Leos, so I mean, I'm here for it. Moving on to the Virgo. Y'all know I'm a Virgo. I'm a Virgo until the day I die. Like, I will always be Miss Virgo. Like, I just, ooh, I'm getting happy about to tell y'all what I love about us. So what do I love about Virgos? People think this is a bad trait, but I'm personally gonna look at it as a good trait. I love that we are perfectionists, okay? Like, I'm not even gonna lie, it took me like 40 minutes to set this whole thing up because the lighting just wasn't working for me. And even looking at it now, it's still kind of ugly, but I'm just like, you know what? Who doesn't like somebody that's a perfectionist? Like, you want it to be perfect. Who doesn't want things to be perfect? Like, I love, I'm gonna look at it as like, we have good work ethic. Let me put it like that. Virgos have very good work ethic. Like, we will not turn in or give you something that is half a work. We just look at quality over quantity. We're not gonna give you something that's terrible. Look at Miss Beyonce. Every work from Miss Beyonce is beautiful. Virgos work very, very good under pressure, and I love that about us. Like I said, if you guys want to be in a group project, y'all need to go ahead and be in a group with Virgo, because Virgos work good under pressure. We may go and do it at the last night before it's time to turn it in, but I bet you we get a 98 on it. I've seen it. I've done it. Like, we work good under pressure. Virgos are also very, very resilient. We go through a lot of toxicness. Like I said, in the Dragon Year Zodiac sign, we attract toxicness. I don't know why. We're not the toxic situation, but we just, attract the toxic people. And like, if you see a Virgo down, we'll never be down for too long. We always get back up. We always do better. We're always looking to make the situation right, and no matter how many times you knock us down, we're always gonna get back up. I love that Virgos never settle. Virgos do not settle. That's probably why you don't see a lot of us in relationships, because at this point it's not my fault that you're mediocre and you just can't live up to my standards, and that's just the way it is. Like, I'm sorry, but I like that Virgos have standards and that we do not settle for people. I'm not settling for nobody. Like, I'll just be single. I'll just be single, period. Like, I would just be single. It is okay. It is okay. Virgos say what we mean. Like, I feel like if you ask any Virgo a question, they will tell you their true opinion on it and not try to make you feel better. Like, I like that about Virgos. Virgos will tell you how it is straight up, and some people don't like that. They like to say we're blunt. They like to say that we're judgmental. Like, am I judgmental and blunt, or am I telling you the truth? Like, I think Virgos just be telling the truth. And that is a few things that I love about Virgos. Of course, there are so many more, but I'm just gonna go ahead and move on to the next sign. The next sign we're talking about is the Libra. Balancing the Libra. So the first thing that I love about Libra, we all know that you guys balance everything out. You guys are literally the balancing beam of Earth. And I love how fair you guys are. You guys never take sides of anybody. You're like, I'm not going with who did what because of who or what. I'm just gonna go with what's right, with what's the most good thing to go with. Like, I'm just gonna go with where the logic is. Okay, I hope that made sense. Y'all know them people that just be loud in the morning for no reason? Like, none of those are Libras, okay? Like, Libras are very calm people. You can literally sit and like Libras are the type of people you can go and like drink tea with. Like, let's go have a cup of tea and eat some cookies and talk or something. Like, I don't know. But don't get me wrong, even though they are a calm personality, I love how social Libras are. They're the type that will try to make everybody feel good in a room. Like, if they walk in a room and they see somebody is not, you know, really feeling it or by themselves, I feel like they're very inclusive people. They're gonna try to include you in whatever. Like, they're very social people, and they're not afraid to speak up and not afraid to go make a few friends. Libras are very understanding people. I feel like if you tell a Libra your side, like I said with the balancing act, they will really understand you even if you're all the way in the wrong. Like, they're the type like, well, I kind of understand why you did it. I'm like, no, I don't understand. But they're like, yeah, I understand. They're just so understanding. They're very understanding people. Libras are always gonna follow the rules. Personally, I like that. I like that Libras follow the rules. Like, we don't always need a rule breaker. We need somebody that's gonna follow the rules and do what they're supposed to do. Like, I like when I tell somebody what I need them to do and they do it correctly and not what I told them to do. Like, Libras are gonna do what you tell them to do, okay? And lastly, I love how romantic Libras are. So if you guys did not know, Libra's ruling planet is Venus, and Venus is the planet of love. And also, my Venus is in Libra, so I just think that's so coincidental. Like, not I'm made for love. Seriously, Libras are very romantic people. They're the type that's gonna set up a date for you and then have your favorite cookies at the end and then have some rose petals fly in at the last minute. Like, Libras are so romantic, and if you want that fairy tale love story, you should go to Libra. And I love how Libras are like that. Like, it's just, and that is a few things that I love about Libra. So I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the next sign. The next sign I'm gonna talk about is Scorpio. Scorpios. Ooh, I don't know, like, I just so Scorpios, I love that you guys love so hard. Like, Scorpios love so hard and genuinely. Like, when they love you, they love you. Like, they love, Scorpios really love you. And one of their bad traits, even though this is not a dragging video, they are kind of territorial, but personally I really like that. If I was to date a Scorpio, it's like, yeah, like, tell the world I'm yours, period, and nobody else is. I kind of like that. Like, ooh. Continuing with the romantic things with Scorpios, they are very honest if you ask them, okay? Scorpios are a little bit sneaky, but if you ask them like what's exactly going on, they will usually tell you what's going on and like put you on game, you know? Scorpios are very brave people. Like, they're just so brave. Like, even if they don't want to do something, if you guys are on top of a building and you're like, hey, let's jump off, Scorpios are like, Okay, like, I guess I'll go. So I like that about Scorpios. I like that they are just ready for an adventure. Scorpios are very, very adventurous people. They're always ready to go somewhere. Like, even if it's just out the house, they're like, hey, let's go on an adventure. Let's go here. Let's go here. Let's go to the lake. Like, I don't know. They're just so, like, adventurous. Scorpios are very focused people. When they see what they want, they're going to be focused on it and go for that only. Like, Scorpios are not losing their focus for nobody. If they said they're going to have an apartment by 18, they're going to have an apartment by 17. Scorpios are so focused and nothing can knock their focus, and I really, really like that. Scorpios are also very, very resourceful people. They're not the type to feel like, well, I need better to do better. No, you can use what you have to do what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Scorpios are also very, very strategic. Like I said, with the focusness, they're always going to come up with a plan. Scorpios always have a plan. They always have a plan. Always. I love that Scorpios don't just say they're going to do something, but they actually put the steps down, the foundations down to get to where they want to go. And lastly, something that I love about Scorpios is that they are very, very introspective people. They're always looking to how they can better themselves. They don't so much look at other people and say, well, you need to do this and you need to do this. They really just look at themselves and say, well, this is what I need to do better. This is where I fall short in life. So that's a few things that I love about Scorpios. We're going to go ahead and move on to the last sign. So the last sign is Sagittarius, which is my rising sign. Do I come off as a Sagittarius to y'all? I love that Sagittarius are the life of the party. Like, literally, if there is a circle and people are dancing in it, the Sagittarius is like, Sagittarius are wild. Like, they're just wild. They're just wild animals. Like, they're just wild. Off of that, Sagittarius are very, very curious people. They're always curious as to what can be done better or what is anything. Like, I just feel like they're very, very curious people. You will find, I saw this online when I was reading, that Sagittarius is one of the most reading signs. Like, they are the type of people that will always have a book and just reading about anything. Like, I feel like they will read or learn about anything. Like, they're just very, very curious people. Sagittarius are also very, very great friends. I mean, you can decide what makes a great friend, but personally for me, a great friend is somebody that's loyal, somebody that's not gonna change up on you, you know, somebody that's actually just there as a really, truly good friend. Sagittarius can always hold a good conversation. I love, love, love talking to Sagittarius. Like, they will talk to you for days. Like, if you talk to them for days, they're gonna talk to you for days, and you guys will just sit there and have a very, very intimate conversation. Like, you guys can sit there and talk about rocket ships and aliens and all this other stuff. Like, Sagittarius are just so open-minded and will literally sit there and talk to you about anything, and I just love that Sagittarius are always down for a good combo or a good little chat, a good little kiki. Sagittarius are also very, very grateful people. You will never find a Sagittarius that is complaining about what they don't have or what they couldn't do or what is holding them back from whatever. Sagittarius are very, very grateful people. They're always talking about, well, I'm thankful that I have this. I'm happy that I'm here. Yeah, I may not be the best, but I'm better than what I was. Like, Sagittarius are very, very grateful people. I also love how Sagittarius are always thinking 10 steps ahead. Like, with pretty much anything, like anything that they're trying to go do, they're always thinking 10 steps ahead of what you're trying to do. Like, what I'm saying is, do not try to play a Sagittarius, because Sagittarius will literally make you look dumb, because Sagittarius are always 10 steps ahead of what you think they are, period. And lastly, something that I love about the Sagittarius is that they are just so free-spirited. Like, Sagittarius are just so free, even when it comes to relationships. And hear me out for this, hear me out. Sagittarius do not care, okay? They do not care if they are in a relationship. And I think our generation, if you're in my generation or even outside of my generation, I feel like everybody is just so caught up on relationships and having somebody and going somewhere with somebody and doing this with somebody. Sagittarius don't care. They're okay with being by themselves, and they're just so free, and they're like, you know, if a relationship comes, a relationship comes, but if it doesn't come, that's okay. So I like that about Sagittarius. Never talking about relationship or relationship problems. Like, that's the last of a Sagittarius worries. Like, they're not even on the same spectrum as that. They're not worried about it, okay? But yeah, that's a few things that I love about Sagittarius. And that is all of them. I feel like I've been talking for almost, I really been talking for almost like an hour, but when I edit this, I don't know how long it'd be, probably like 20-30 minutes. But yeah, there's a few things that I love about you guys, Zodiac sign. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I did want to spread a little bit of positivity because of the situation we are in right now. I hope you guys are staying safe, staying healthy, staying inside the house. Please stay inside the house so we can have a hot girl summer. Please, please. I love all of you guys zodiac signs, and now I proved it. Y'all swear that I hate y'all. I do not hate y'all. Like, I literally love all of you guys. I really, really do. So if you stayed to the end of this video and you really, really liked it or enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. Share it with somebody. It really, really helps my channel when you guys do that. So I really, really appreciate it. If you do, leave a comment down below what you like about somebody's zodiac signs, especially Virgo. Tell me what you like about Virgo. And I will see you guys in the next video. I'm really, really looking forward to it. So I will talk to you guys soon. I love you. Bye. Y'all, this drink pretty good. Not gonna lie to you. Not gonna even lie to you.